Let's just go to Diddy right here. Diddy says enough is enough. For the last couple of weeks, I have sat silently and watched people try to assassinate my character, destroy my reputation and my legacy. Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged. I will fight for my name, my family, and for the truth. Sean Diddy Combs. Went back to Sean Diddy Combs there. Tried to get Nelson on here because Nelson is a licensed counselor, therapist. And I kind of wanted him to kind of break down the psychology of what's going on here. So even though this is just our opinions and perspectives, we are not licensed, so to speak. But do you really got to be licensed? Because they told us we had to go to college too.
I think you do, but I mean, I think we could Monday morning quarterback it.
Okay, I like that. I like that. Uh, I seen you get a hot. She ready to talk, but I'm gonna come to you 1 second. Lil Devo said, "How can you be so vocal about being innocent when you know it's proof out there proving you're guilty?" That's what most of us was probably thinking, right? Even if you did have an opinion about saying, it's always two sides of the story. When this video dropped, it was kind of really hard to really say that he's completely innocent, allegedly. I'm gonna go ahead and play this apology video that he has, and then we're gonna go ahead and get into it and get your perspectives and thoughts. So here we go. Hit the like button, family. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel and go ahead and share the stream. Here we go.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. But sometimes you gotta do that. I was fucked up. I mean, I hit rock bottom. But I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy and go into rehab. Had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
That was a lie.
Diddy says he's truly sorry.
He's lying.
Sorry.
Lie detector test determined that was a lie. You don't have to get a therapist. I'm a lie detector. He
Notice
lied
how
about
he
everything. He don't feel sorry. He don't feel regretful. He don't feel remorseful. He try to be a better person to make more money, but he's not trying to be a better person overall. He's just lying flat out. That was not heartfelt at all.
notice how
Go ahead, Sweeney. I'm sorry.
notice how he mentioned that video when he said it. The things that I did in that video. See, the thing is that when you said in your statement when you first came out that you've done none of the things that they accused you of, that includes everything that she said in that deposition that she gave. You said none of that stuff was true. And then some 5, 6 odd months later, your son starts to taunt the FBI, which prompted them to release the video because they technically couldn't do anything about it. So they prompted them to release the video. And we find out that something she said in her deposition was in fact true. So are you just suggesting that you was only a monster in that moment, but all the other things that she said was untrue? Or perhaps you just that video gave credence to everything that she said in her deposition. And you weren't just a monster in the moment. You were a monster the entire time. And no, you're not sorry. He's not sorry. The reason why he's not sorry, because the only reason why he even came out and felt so assured to answer Lil Duval's question is because he knew he had the video. He knew she could not prove any of that stuff without first going through him. But when that video got released, Now he's in old shit mode. And now you want to tell us how apologetic you are and how sorry you are. Nobody cares, bro. Because you didn't, because you could have came out and got in front of it and did what, if you felt like you were decent, because you said at that time you was a monster, but you've been going through therapy. So you mean you only started therapy 6 months, a few months ago? Because you could have came out and said that you were and apologized to her the moment she came out and said that you did those things to her. You could have came out and apologized and said something then, but you didn't. You claimed you were innocent. So when did you have this change of heart? You only had this change of heart when you got caught. And I'll leave it at that.
All right. I'm going to get one of these ladies in there. Go ahead.
I mean, I completely agree. I think that I believe actually two things that he said in that video. I do believe that he's sorry, and I do believe that he's sorry that he got caught, and I do believe that he sought professional help, and the professional help that he sought was his lawyers. I don't believe anything else that he said. Like, he's just full of it at this point. He's obviously a monster. I believe everything that she put into her lawsuit, and it's really, really just very sad to see all of that play out on camera. And he should really be ashamed of himself.
All right. Go ahead, Hink.
Well, look, I don't. Nobody who gets in this situation, I don't believe they ever sorry. I don't think they are just trying to save face and trying to hold on to what they got left. You know what I'm saying? What is money, his fame, his clout, whatever the case may be, his businesses. You know, so anybody who does all that is full of shit. I wouldn't take them serious. They just doing it for reasons. There's reasons behind why they apologize. I'm not surprised. But look, the man already settled. This he probably should have just left the shit alone and just not even responded. That was probably his best bet. Not even responded and sent there getting upset or putting out, or his publisher putting out something about people are slandering his name. He probably should have just disappeared like that Homer Simpson meme that he disappears in the damn bushes. That probably should have been P. Diddy. He should have just not said shit and been, you know, let people say what they want to say and keep it moving, and hopefully something new comes out that's going to take over the news story. But now he's doing this. He makes himself look more worse, in my opinion. So,
All right, go ahead, Luis.
You know, the thing that I'm so curious is that why do people wait until it's too late? Like, why? You talk about therapy, you talk about seeking guidance and counseling, but why do you have to wait until you burn down everything you have built? Whether it's the image, whether it's the reputation, whether it's, you know, your respect, your integrity, everything. You burn it all the way down to the ground, to the foundation, and then you claim to seek help. You know, there should have been moments of course correction, you know, and I think I agree with Mika. You know, I think that he's more sorry that he got caught than anything else, right? He's sorry that it had came out and people saw it and witnessed it, because all the signs were there in the past. And, you know, what I'm just curious, like, what people have, you know, what kind of people does he have in his corner? I always ask what kind of people most people have in their corner. Like, who's in your camp? Like, who's in your ear? Who's telling you, like, hey, man, I saw you out, and that's not a good look for you. You know, you're embarrassing yourself. Hey, remember, you have daughters. You have daughters. Would you want a man to do this thing that you were attempted to do to your daughters? Right? You got to flip that psychology and also make them look in the mirror. Because that's the thing that a lot of people are missing, is gaining perspective. You know, people tend to have a lot of yes men or yes women at times and don't really understand that, you know, your actions have a greater ripple effect, especially when you're in the limelight, you know? And one of the things is that the best apologies is best delivered would change behavior. You can't apologize and not change the behavior. You can't apologize and not make strides to be a better person or change certain things in your life, right? He needs to get out of the spotlight because right now he has a lot of attention on him and a lot of, bullseyes on him, right? Because they're constantly coming after him and his image and undermining him and scrutiny, as he should. But he needs to really step away. If he's really, really serious, he needs to step away and get off social media and just not be in the light and focus on whatever demons he has in his closet. How you?